Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to drawittoo. My name's Ramny, and I am going to show you how to make these finger claws out of paper. Here in this channel, I show you guys how to draw your favorite characters in easy to follow, simple step-by-step instructions, and on occasion, I do origami tutorials in my Nerdcrafting video series. So if you guys like what you see, please hit that subscribe button that is just below this video for more good stuff like this. So today, if you guys want to be like Sabretooth, or if you want to be like Freddie Krueger, I've got just the thing. These are finger claws, and they are made with recycled paper. So I'm going to show you guys how to do these. They're very easy, and all you really need is just paper. And I recommend recycled paper for this one because you are going to be using up 10 of them. So it would be a lot better if you guys reuse paper instead of using brand new ones. And as an option, you guys might also need some clear tape just to reinforce these so that they don't open up on you. A word of warning though, you guys, these tips are really sharp. And in an attempt to put this hood over my head earlier, I accidentally poked my eye out. So be very careful what you do with these. Please be very responsible when you're playing with these because they do have sharp tips. Having said all of that, let's get right to the tutorial. If you guys are anything like me, you have tons of scrap paper lying around in your house. I happen to have a lot because I print out all the characters that I like to do tutorials on. So I have tons of scrap paper. So this origami claws is perfect for this. So what you need, I recommend using the scrap paper that you have at home. And what you need is you need to take one of those and repeat the same process 10 times for each finger. So the first thing is you take this regularly sized paper. I think the regular size paper works best. It makes the best size. And if you're in North America, it's 8.5 by 11. And if you're anywhere else in the world, it is A4. So what you want to do is you want to take that and you want to find the corner and fold this side to this side. And the key with origami is precision. You want to make your folds, your creases as crisp as possible. So there's one side, and then you take this and you take this point, okay, and then find this point right here. So that it looks like this. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Pretty easy, I'd say. By the way, I took the ugly side, or the printed side, and I have this side. This side's the white side. So you want to take the printed side and you want to fold over the printed side so that you don't see it. Now you take these corners and you fold them in, lining this with this line right here, like that. And same thing here, going in like this. Okay, now you've got this right here. What you want to do is you want to take this and you fold it in so that you have this shape. And you'll notice that, it sticks out a little bit. Just flatten it out as best as you can. And try to get those corners as sharp as you can. There you go. So now what we need to do is we need to fold this in half this way. So from here to here, we're going to take this point right here and meet this point. There you go. It'll take it'll take a little bit of force. So what I like to do is I like to take a pen and just use the pen to squish it down like this. You can use anything really. I've got some liquid whiteout right here. You could use that as well. I just want to try to squish those. You could even use some scissors. I've got my scissors and just flatten those lines. Okay, you've got that. Now what you need to do is you need to fold. You're going to pivot here. What you need to do is you need to take this side and fold it into the center right here. So it goes like this. There you go. Now again, you take one of your art tools and just make that crease sharp so that you have that, and then you fold it over like this one more time. And then you fold it one more time like this. And then you just flip it around. You want to try to get this crease nice and flat. I actually prefer my pen. There you go. And that's how it is. Open that up so that you have this side
so that it looks like this. And what you need to do is you need to fold this down, and you want it to line up along here, and you kind of want this line to go straight. There you go. So what you want to do now is you want to tuck this little thing, you want to tuck it into this pocket right here. Okay, so just take this and just tuck it in like so. I'm trying to make sure that it's straight, so I've got that little tab tucked in just like that. So that's one piece right there, and all you really need to do is open this up right here and widen it a little bit, and you just stick your finger in there and you've got a claw. Okay, now what you can do is, if you want to prevent this from opening up, you can take a little bit of tape and just reinforce it right here, or like this. Just reinforce it a little bit so that it doesn't open up. Okay, so there you go. Again, you can stick your finger in like this, and there you have a claw. So I'm going to do this 9 more times, and after that we can start playing around and pretend to be Freddie Krueger. So let's go ahead and do that.
And that's all the time that we have today, you guys. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of this tutorial video. If you guys have any more origami suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Remember that I like to revolve my origami tutorials around nerdy stuff, just like this one right here. If you guys made these, I would love to see them, so please head on over to the Google Plus community and take a picture of your hand claws, of your finger claws like this one. I would love to see them. Anyway, if you guys are curious about the equipment that I use to make these videos or to do these tutorials, I have links to those in the description below. And if you feel like being extra generous, I have swag like t-shirts, mugs, and mouse pads, and I also have art for sale. I have links to those in the description as well. If you like this video, it would help me a great deal if you press that like button down below, commented, or shared this video with your friends in social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, drawittoo.com, where you can download a whole bunch of coloring pages from my tutorials here on this channel. Again, you guys, all of those links are down below. Having said all of that, thank you once again, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial.
I get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
It's taken me like 10 minutes just to put this on. Of course, I got big fat fingers. My hands aren't big enough for this, you guys. I got 6 in. The toughest part is putting the thumb in when you've got all your fingers all done. I can't fit that in, and I can't adjust it with my other fingers.